Hello? For now?
That is a business releasing. Can I still have it?
It's WWE Champion time.
Go. It's the money, stupid fuck.
I love it.
Go. I eBay.
Hell! It's been tough. I always think that it's my fault.
Drinking gin. Yep, I'm toxic.
I love Hulk Hogan's dick. My ass is so fucking stretched.
Oh, no, you didn't, you motherfucking piece of shit cocksucker. Mark my fucking words. I'm coming for you.
For now?
Go. It's the money, stupid fuck.
I love it.
Go. I eBay. Hell! Hateful slurs. Lame brain pieces of dumb fucking hateful slurs.
Why am I toxic?
I love it.
Hey, Mr. Brunel, you there?
I'm present.
Right, I understand. He's claiming that he's got $5,000 a month in expenses and only $5,000 a month in income, and net's about $35.
Banned. Gone. Forever.
Why do I say I'm not a children's entertainer? Because I'm not a Muppet. I'm not here to play a character. I'm not here to pretend that I'm something that I'm not. I don't dye my hair. I don't act stupidly constantly to get attention from children. I don't do stupid pranks. You know what I mean? I don't cause drama. I'm here just to play games and have fun. I'm a legitimate gamer.
Big ups to your dad. I eat banana, tasty banana. Put banana in my mouth, tasty banana. I eat banana, tasty banana. Please the peeling comes in then put banana in my mouth, squeeze banana. Put banana in my mouth, squeeze banana. Put banana in my mouth.
Act and talk a certain way with certain mannerisms, certain over-the-top reactions, screaming at the top of their lungs, jumping, flailing, doing weird things, constantly on camera.
I eat banana, tasty banana. Put banana in my mouth, tasty banana. I eat banana, tasty banana. Please the peeling comes in then put banana in my mouth, squeeze banana. Put banana in my mouth, squeeze banana. Put banana in my mouth. I eat banana, tasty banana. Put banana in my mouth, tasty banana. I eat banana, tasty banana. Please the peeling comes in then put banana in my mouth, squeeze banana. Put banana in my mouth, squeeze banana. Put banana in my mouth.
When we hit the 250 vestry for that celebration, I'm going to debut a new vest. There we go. Celebratory bubble blow. Very nice. There's bubbles everywhere. There's bubbles all over my PlayStation 4 controller. There's bubbles on my microphone stand. There's bubbles everywhere tonight.
Now, what does the sugar do in the sauce?
Adds sweetness, adds a contrast. If you don't, it's all going to be tartness, and you won't have any
It's
kind
going to
of
be
sweetness
acidity
to
from
the sauce.
tomatoes.
Right, you'll have
And then
tart
spice.
and its acid and nothing else. All right. So now we got to stir all that in, and then we add our final ingredients, and then the meat.
This one's for all my baby girls.
Italian wife. Italian wife. Italian bills. Italian dark side flip. Italian wife. Italian wife. Italian chill. Italian can't give her a pill. I'm half kind of European mix. European style, Asian fusion style tips. Greasy hair. Pasta once a week. Authentic style, Asian fusion style, Italian.
Guess what else we're going to add?
What?
Sausage. Italian sausage. That's going to go in here too.
I love sausage. I have had many varieties.
Italian wife. Italian wife. Italian bills. Italian dark side flip. Italian wife. Italian wife. Italian chill. Italian can't give her pill. Why do you pretend to be Italian? I don't. I'm not full-blooded Italian. That'd be ridiculous for me to claim. I'm a quarter Italian. I am 1/4 Polish, and then I'm half kind of European mix. I actually admitted this last year. I'll say it again. I actually do play some mobile games. I do. All right? The ones that I play are free to play or incredibly inexpensive, like you spend $1 here or there to make progress.
This one's for all my baby girls.
Got me that gotcha. I love it. Got me that gotcha. Begging for fucking tips and shit on street. It's WWE Champions time. Hello. This is Phil Burnell. All right. And just wanted to tell you that I love the podcast. That being said, big ups. That being said, which vest is podcast best? That being said, relaxing, chill, interactive, fun. That being said, which vest is podcast best? That being said, relaxing, chill, interactive, fun. AL Team Insider, the legend, Fantastic Mr. Sam, the dentist, Speak to the Dead, psychological style host, Meerkat, artistic style host. That being said, which vest is podcast best? That being said, which vest is podcast best?
Hello, everyone. We are here. That being said, the group think with a special bonus show to get through all the amazing messages we have received in this week. Thanks so much for that. Everybody sending them in. Let's go around the room to our amazing legends quickly here. First, our artistic style legend. He knows by the name of Meerkat. How you feeling, my friend?
Baller alert. It's just one of those days where you don't want to wake up. Everything is fucked. Everybody sucks. You don't really know why, but you want to justify ripping someone's head off. Big ups, everybody. Welcome to this thing.
Awesome. Finally, we have our behind-the-scenes style host, our dentist style host, Fantastic Mr. Sam. How you feeling?
Burger?
Let's
I'm
leave
all
it
right.
at that.
Yeah, I'm good. Yeah.
I don't know if you saw, before we get to it, don't want to harp on this too long, but today's pre-stream was the one thing I want to mention. He said, all right, guys, I'm just worried about One Piece, One Piece. I need your buy-in. I know it's not going to be that many viewers. It's going to be a little thing. So Snow Carl, of course, throws the bait out there, saying, I'm worried about the playthrough. And Phil goes off on him, saying, why are you worried about another person's finances, Snow Carl? He does that stupid look, It's like, you just told us to worry about it, you dumb fuck. That was so... I was like, all right, I got to turn it off. I'm out. I don't know if anyone else saw that in this pre-stream. I was like, I'm out. Do you hear that, Sam?
Yeah, I wanted to mention that, actually, and I may bring up a picture here, actually, if I may. And you guys won't see this, but it doesn't really matter. During the Snowcar segment, we got another one of these where he's like... and I'm not a violent person by any means. I'm the least violent person you will ever meet. But when he does that, yeah.
Dude, Carl was being so nice and just asking a question. I'm worried about that too. Okay, Carl, hold on. Let's stop the stream. You know why he fucking did that? Is because no one was talking. He has about 200 people on stream, 300 maybe. No one's talking the shit about him. And we've got to talking to already twice today, my friends, if you're watching him live, about, guys, we have 200 people on stream. It'd be nice to some people to talk about the game. Anytime you have to say that and you're a streamer, that's not a good sign, my friends. Guys, keep it on topic, please. Please. He has 200 people, 200 clowns in there that are talking about all the nonsense possible. And Phil has to try to keep it on track, keep it on the rails. But speaking of keep it on the rails, Let's get it. We should say where Steve is, though. Steve is doing his show with Ganji Kid, with us podcast. They could finish shortly here, and he'll join us after that. But he's doing that right now. Hopefully he gets in here. But speaking of Ganji Kid, Sam, I think we should start with one of his legendary messages. Let's go.
Let's do it.
He's the king of hate, he's the king of safe states, he's the king of paper plates and taking bait. So wait, I'm getting leaned by the king of everything that's unclean. He's the king of bacteria with black mold growing over your area. He's a bloodsucker like Dracula. Tip me to see the spectacular. It's just him sitting on a sofa playing games until it's game over. Live free, keep begging till I die, and I rock back and forth on the X and Y. I'm the big guy, the big cheese. Smell like I got venereal diseases. Got fleas on a cat like Jasper. He makes an authentic pasta. He's an OG old gamer. He's an only no-brainer like Costco Mario. Got no bros. Got a bruised ego, got neck phones, got lag, got neck code, got gout, got septic, toast so toxic, melt through the sofa, got a new vest on rotor with the Pokemon style, with the Euro style. He's the king of consoles, he's the king of controllers, and he can't control himself rolling for Hogan's. When the money's gone, what comes after? They cut you down from the rafters. My moves don't come out, and it's never my fault, and I'm pressing the buttons, but damn, I'm not salty. I'm raging against the machine, and I'm streaming it nightly. So come tip me. I need your support because I spent all the money on Scopely. It's time for WWE. Champion SummerSlam down detractors in a world where all that matters is my cat, my wife, my gin and my DoorDash. Don't need to get dressed, don't need to pay cash. Charlie Chang, Chiki Chiki Chang Wang, got nothing on this American. Number one at Evo, don't count the Asians. Number one from the home nations. Dark side, Phil, king of chill, the motherfucking leaning banner, tasty banana. I'm always on a drama saga. I'ma wear my pajamas. Oosh.
Very nice. Very nice.
Damn, that was awesome. He kept that going too. Damn. All right, I know you're the artistic style host. Please give your thoughts here, Meerkat.
Yeah, this is great, man. Just send me the acapella. I can find some beat for that. This is great.
Yeah,
some great breath control as well. This was all just like sounded like one take, just straight up
going,
at one time. Yeah,
nice British style
Fantastic,
there,
big
coming
house.
in hot. British style host. What do you think?
Yeah, before the next stream, I want that as one of the intro tunes. With a Meerkat beat under it.
Yeah.
Can you do grime?
Yeah, filthy grime. I like that. King Jad has some competition here. King Jad used to be the one that was only rapper on the scene. Has a few songs on his channel, in fact. But people are coming. We had Two Bag Shakur, I think, was last week. I think something like that. And now today, Ganji Kid's bringing the heat. Yeah. So
Two Pig Shakur now. That was it.
Yeah. Robusta Rhymes. That's a good name. Bob Starsky. Bringing the heat. Robusta
and Dentro Records.
All right. That's a good start. That's a hot start. Let's keep going, Sam.
Right, okay. Here is a name I don't really recognize, but this is Razmataz.
Hey, everybody. This is Razmataz here. I rasm, you gasm. Am I right? Anyway, I just got a quick vocabulary lesson today from watching the last 2 weeks of DSP's streams. The word of the day is Vimeo. Vimeo. Vimeo.
Right.
Used as a competitor to YouTube. Have a good day.
Go ahead, Sam.
Is that what he actually says?
That's what he says?
That's all you got to say? I don't know. I'm assuming
I've never heard that one. Vimeo. I've heard Malay,
Vimeo.
but not Vimeo. What's my favorite is Malay. It has good Malay combat. But
I that's another one for me to check out now because I still haven't heard the one Steve was on about last night. The
Purell. I always think it's like Purell. I forget.
Yeah, Pueril or something. Wasn't it?
Pueril.
Yeah.
That's it.
I need to check that out as well.
Oh, that's another long list of words. Phil says.
How do you pig go that though? That's the thing. Like,
yeah, no, that's the tough point.
Word.
That's tough point. Like successor. I was looking for that. If you search successor, you get some, but not all of the successor. He says,
Yeah.
So or accessories, of course. Malays, Patriot.
Yeah. Today I was researching clips for the next song, and the first like 5 ones I came up with were a bunch of just mush mouth, drunken rambling. And then I just rage quit. There wasn't like one clean clip of him saying a certain thing. Right. I was just, fuck this. Why bother?
Have you considered like filling in with an AI to do when you do that? Like if you need a certain word and he doesn't say it, because is that a thing that could be possible?
Good question.
Yeah. I could probably find some way to synthesize his voice. It just kind of seems a lot of work. I don't know much.
Doesn't that kind of takes away the purity that does?
Yeah, it does. Yeah, it really does.
We can make him say all kinds of shit in AI, but All right, let's
Yeah.
go. Next one. Let's rapid fire these things.
Cool. This is, how do you pronounce this? It's Tryon?
Oh yeah, you got to tell us, Tryon. I always see you in the chat, but I always just say I want to say train, but I know that's not correct. Tryon.
Tryon 007. There we go.
Hello, that being said, podcast. Tryon 007 here. First time caller. Love your show. Anyway, so how will Slayer make it up to Phil? Because as you know from last night, Slayer did not show up and support One Piece, and now Phil is mad. How will Slayer appease his daddy? I'm thinking $1 grand minimum tip behind the scenes, of course, and maybe a Singapore video. Love your thoughts. Love the show. Bye-bye.
Well, tough one, because Slayer still supports on Patreon, so you can't get too pissed at him, right? If you get too pissed, you can't bite the hand that feeds you, right?
Yeah.
So you got to kind of walk the line here. But One Piece is on a short leash, I can promise you that, because that stream was not good, not highly attended. No one gave a shit what was going on screen. The night streams are an incredible mess. If you haven't watched it at all, guys, just give one a shot, and you'll see what I mean here. No one acknowledges that DSP is here at all. Unless it's LARPers. That's the only people that do. And they say stuff like, oh my God, Phil's the most entertaining streamer of this year. You know, that kind of shit. It's like, come on, man. Dude, Nathan Wong today, I posted on the Discord. It was so fucking good. He said, yeah, whenever we hit those tip goals, we feel a sense of accomplishment because we came together and we all did something positive for Phil. Like, just saying we as much as possible. And I know, Nathan, you're funny, man.
Yeah.
Let it go on our show, dude. Come on.
Yeah.
I know you're funny.
He's on thin ice, man.
I know, he's pushing it. He's pushing it.
But again, has Phil even commented on it? Like you say, like, because you know he's watching his chat like a hawk, but like, has he ever got? Because I can't say I've ever noticed, to be honest, one way or another. Whether
really,
he's
the other LARPers are kind of like they tattletale on other LARPers if they go too far, and like some people are starting to call it out, so you got to pull it back. It's a whole man. That's why Snooze the master, the dean of dentology, I call him, because he knows all those names and stuff. I don't know that well, but.
Yeah, the key is restraint, isn't it? When you're doing something like this, you can't be too like me with the soundboard. I know I'm overdoing it, and I'm gonna rein it in. I'm sorry, but yeah, and it kills the joke. And I think that's probably true of LARPing. You've really got to, stay clear of that line. Otherwise, you're just gone, and that's it. Then
Yeah.
Well, I do. I mean, it must be kind of. Not saying I'm ever going to have the time to do it, but it must be kind of fun to do.
Yeah, it would be
see
fun.
what you can get away with.
Yeah. He said another one. He said today, last one, guys. This is Nathan Wong. After Phil was talking about members, oh my God, those members talks. They go for an hour. You're talking to like 2 people that can possibly gift all those members, because everyone knows if you wait long enough, who gives a shit? He's got to lower the members goal, or it's going to get gifted out. So why the fuck do you need to give your own wallet out? Don't open those Velcro wallets, guys. Don't open them. But Nathan Wong said this: we got a lot of work to do if we want to earn our rewards.
Oh yeah, speaking of this, in his new schedule thing tweet, he's talking about himself in third person. He's like, if you would like to see Phil have a Saturday Super Bowl Superthon, we need to raise members or donate or gift.
Yeah, if you want to see Phil. Phil wrote that. He wrote it, if you want to see Phil, he write when he types, he says what he's typing, That'd be the best.
Yeah, this is huge flashbacks to it's Phil here representing KO Gaming.
Yeah.
Phil on behalf of KO Gaming. That's one of my favorite intros.
Yeah,
like it's a
DSP
corporation
here on behalf of KO Gaming.
Like he's got the team behind him.
Yeah.
God damn it.
Yeah, certain people can get away with that. You have to be at a certain level to be, to be able to pull off talking about yourself in the third person. And
well, first of all, you probably have to be a badass, and people have to think of you as a badass. Because if you don't, everyone just laughs at you. Like, some people can pull it off because people think they're really cool, and it's fine. But DSP does not fit that bill, especially that fucking football picture right under it.
Oh God,
go sports. God damn it.
Oh,
that event. We talked about it yesterday, but that event, guys, this is what it's going to be. He tries out wings on stream because that's a sports food. He watches commercials that were played during Super Bowls, and he's going to play a few sports games. This is something he's never done, by the way. Remember, he's never done anything like this. This is so it's changing it's revolutionizing DSP gaming, some say, and I agree with them, because he's going to play games, eat food, and watch commercials. None of those things have ever been done at DSP gaming before. It's really incredible. He's really stepping it up for you guys.
He is, and he's also excited about something that got suggested to him earlier on. Actually, what was it? A taste testing of drinks marathon.
yeah. He got so excited, dude.
What were we saying last night? About drinking on stream. It's already starting. He's tested the waters a little bit, and now it's But no, of course, it has to be a boring stream. No fun allowed. It has to all be pre-planned. I have to balance it out with the suitable food. Yeah.
And some LARPer asked about what if younger people see that, and he was like, oh no, my audience, my biggest audience is between 20 and 35, I think, and next after that is 35 to 40. So we're the same. I'm sure people 35 to 40 love those fucking bubbles, don't they?
Yeah,
they fucking love the best, don't they?
And those 30 to 40-year-olds are going to come to DSP gaming for advice on what alcohol to buy.
Whoa, botanicals! I want to try that. God, it's definitely it's happening. This is not a good path for DSP. He should veer off from this alcohol and stream thing, but he's not.
But is this all going to happen on that second channel? Is that what we're thinking now? Is this going to be like his diversification again?
Think about a bright idea DSP could have, and that one that he thinks is a big deal. That is the level we're dealing with. He's going to do a react on that channel and be like, guys, new channel. Whoa, dude.
As like a test to see if the algorithm picks it up compared to his own channel. I bet that's it. Yeah.
Revolutionary. Changing the fucking world.
Yeah. Exactly. There's the little logo he's got in the bottom left, and then it's all just mind blowing. I'm toxic today, Snood.
Sam's toxic today. Bring it up. We're all toxic today. Still don't make for the Chaos Realm though. No dice. No dice. Go ahead, man. Okay.
I think it's worth pointing out that I think the interview is off now.
100%.
So I'm taking a big L, because I was the only one who actually thought he was going to do it. I was sternly behind him. I was like, Phil, do that interview. Please.
The rationale is completely ridiculous, though. Like he's not doing it because he's at a point where he's changed, and he's positive, and he's not e-begging, because he's realized how bad it sounded all of a sudden. I'm just like, it's not that. You're just comfortable with the amount of money that's coming in at the moment. Yes. You're in a half decent place, and you feel all right with it. You get in the pulls that you want. So
yeah, dude, it was 30 minutes of member talk, and then he said that. So that's 30 minutes of member all the benefits you get, which is like you get massive priority in Q&A.
Yeah, when he had and he had to point out that he was like that he wanted to hit it by the 24th, and he was like, why is that, do you ask? And it's like, because we had some incredibly generous people at the end of December, and they gifted 100 members. So what you're saying is either we get a lot of memberships now, or someone's going to have to wail out again at the end of the month.
Yeah,
which is
then
win-win.
Directly after that is what he said. The thing like, well, no one really sees me negative light as much anymore. I think we're doing okay. Like, yep, everything's okay now. Nothing changed.
He just doesn't understand why he thinks of us as like, fans and haters, and he doesn't understand that there's kind of like a lot of levels in there, like between the two. And most of, a lot of us are just kind of morbidly fascinated, with this, the idiocy, like the complete, how bad he is at life, basically. And that's, that's what I'm there for.
Yeah, it's nothing. He just I think he had a little bout of like, what's that, midlife crisis thing. And maybe that kind of waned a little bit. I think that's the real reason. Like Moist Critical is a little bit in the back mirror. He's feeling a little better about himself, maybe, and then now it's like, all right, I don't need an interview because.
But also there was the big Gundam video that dropped a couple of days ago that got a lot of views, and Secret Limited hit like 100,000.
Yeah.
So people still hating on him.
No, but he doesn't count those. They're trolls.
Oh, they don't count. Okay.
They're nothing to him. Sir Moist is the royalty of the world. Remember that. Never forget that. 10 million subs. You got to have how many 7 zeros or how many number of zeros that is for Phil to take you seriously. And remember, Sir Moist never make fun of him either. He always said positive stuff. Like how he's iconic. He kept jacking off. So iconic.
Well, he persevered.
Yeah, such a meme. Everyone's sharing that meme. I get so tired of seeing that Phil meme that he perseveres. I love that meme. Keep posting those guys. All right. Go
One
ahead.
other thing I wanted to bring up at the start, actually. Did you catch towards the start of the stream today where he said Jasper is available to be on the stream?
Jasper's available, dudes.
It's his day off.
I love that. I love that so much.
Jasper's available today and tomorrow. Oh, yeah. I would talk about something else, too. He said yesterday during the power outage, we didn't talk about this yesterday. You heard about the power outage shit? Power's out for a little bit. He said, "Oh yeah, so I was gonna talk to Kat, and we just talked. She told me about her day in oblivion. She told me about her day in oblivion."
For some reason, she only had the same 2 voice lines over and over again. They just kept repeating, like in Oblivion.
That's great. That's great.
Hello, fellow traveler.
Yeah. Yeah.
Have you heard of high elves?
It's like what do you call it? Viva la Dirt League, where they have the good morning, nice day for fishing, ain't it? And he just walks around and keeps saying the same thing.
Have you heard of the high elves? Just keep saying it.
Yeah.
How was your day in oblivion, honey? Well, I closed 2 oblivion gates. I saw a wolf over there. It's kind of scary, so I ran away. Like, is that literally what we're doing here? He said that twice, by the way. It wasn't like some accident. He said, yeah. Okay, so then last night, what are we going to do? We're just chilling. She told me about her day in oblivion, and then we're just like, it was a normal statement. All right.
Crazy.
Fun relationship.
Are they deliberately syncing up what games they're playing now as well? Because we've had Skyrim, and then there was Fallout, and he wasn't playing Fallout, was he? But now we're on to Oblivion on his streams.
God of War was also like a synchronized playthrough.
Oh yeah, he was watching her. She was playing while watching some other dude that's actually good at playing games on the screen. Yeah.
It's so funny how he gets cucked by other dudes that make videos just like him, but they're much better. It's like, Phil, come here. Come watch this guy. He's so cool. I wish I could cheat on you with him.
That's like, imagine like you're a pro football player and your wife is watching like, hey, let's watch Tom Brady highlights. Cool. Well, this is fun. Tom Brady's good, isn't he? Oh God. Yeah, Disney Starlight too. Yeah, Disney Starlight, she played that game when he was playing it, and God of War. So definitely it's it's something.
Okay. Interesting. Just so they've got something to talk about.
Yeah, I'm gonna talk to Chu about my day in the Skyrim today later. Tell her saw a mud crab, killed a few dragons. It was a great
just hung
day.
out in Whiterun.
Pretty busy.
Yeah, this is crafted what they call daggers in Whiterun for a bit.
I accidentally stole something, so the guards all chased me for a while, but I paid them off. It was fine. God damn it! All right, let's go next one.
Yeah, let's do the thing we're here to do and clear out some messages because they keep coming.
Yeah, I know.
That'd be good. Yeah, there's a lot of them as well.
Well, good one. Kat is the offline strategy guide consultant. That's true. That is definitely her role in the family, in the business.
That's a good theory, actually. Yeah.
In the business.
Yeah, I like that one. Cool. Here is DJ Bruno.
Hey everyone, I hope you're having a great day. DSP rants about YouTubers and streamers taking sponsorships while never using the product themselves. Instead of leading by example, he would rather do nothing and cry about it. Luckily, there are some YouTubers and streamers who use the product, for example, Raid Shadow Legends, before taking a sponsorship, and then afterwards proceed to purchase their, for example, kittens, some nice stuff. To my question, would the That Being Said podcast take a sponsor? And if yes, do you have any in mind?
Yes.
Yes.
Well, obviously, yes. 100% yes. We're waiting. Please contact us. And I would say the funniest stuff would be best for me. So I'm talking Jin, gout medicine, that kind of stuff.
Right.
On brand
Yeah.
funny would be the best. Like, you know, horse shampoo or something, you know, like I'm toxic, I know, but something like that would be good for me. But any ideas there? Anyone else?
Whatever it is, we're gonna make it funny and thematic, and we're gonna play around with it, make it creative and fun. It's not just gonna be go buy this, it's good.
Yeah.
Even though that works too if you pay us a lot, so pay us a lot.
Yeah. I think even if it was completely unrelated, we'd still have tongue firmly in cheek while we're doing it. I don't think we'd ever be so serious that we'd, you know,
Dude, yeah.
we just change personas on the fly, you know, on the fly, for like 2 minutes while we shill something and then switch back on to you know, to that being said mode. But yeah, I think the more on brand, the better. The, you know, the Lucasade, please. If you're listening, there was that gin that Steve talked about, and I've
Grey
completely
Whale,
forgotten.
Grey Whale.
Nah, it had like Beg in the name or something. And I can't think what it was
shit.
now. Fuck, it's gone out of my head. I think I followed them on Twitter, but yeah.
God,
Anyway.
yeah, it's like anything that wanted to work with us, we can make it funny, no matter what it is. It could be fucking, you know, screws. We can make it funny. Don't worry.
Yeah. We're even going to work with the established title scam that allows you to become a sir or a baron or whatever. You can literally just buy a title. It's so stupid and it's such a scam. But we're going to work with them. Come on, everybody's going to be a sir.
Yeah. Oh God, we could definitely would love that. You know, Phil Thermal,
Oh, that's a
famous
scam, though.
content
I'm joking.
creator. Okay.
Because you can imagine the fun we'd have with like Blue Chew or something like that. It would. I mean,
Oh,
Chew.
God.
There you go.
Anything.
But
You can make anything related to this world.
Yeah.
It's easy. That's why we can make these ridiculous calls and messages every week because it's
Dude,
easy.
I already have ideas with Blue Chew. We paint Chew blue, and we have like a Japanese style advertisement of Blue Chew. Blue Chew.
Yeah, like Splatoon. I put Splatoon fake tattoo on her. You know, yeah. Well, God, it's so easy, guys. The ideas are not the problem.
No.
Circuit City, good. That's the deep cut.
I just wonder what they, you know, what they would think of us, like, you know.
I know, is that good or bad? They might not be good. They might be like, all right, got to calm it down with those jokes.
Yeah, like, do we have to explain who we are to these people? Like, you know, we're okay. So we're a podcast, and we talk about it's pretty niche. You know, we talk about this one guy, and you've probably heard of him. It'd be the same conversation you have with, you know, people that you work with.
Yeah.
Awkward conversation.
But if you want to be hip, get on our show. We're the hip side of things. We're cool. We're the cool table for sure.
Yeah. Well,
Self-proclaimed cool table. All right, DJ Runo back to back.
Why
Looks
not?
like it.
Let's do it.
Short 17 seconds. DJ Runo in the house.
Hello again. It's only a matter of time until Double Agent D. Claude completes his mission and Phil loses his wife and house. While living on the streets, what would DSP write on his piece of cardboard? Much love, guys.
Oh, I got one for this.
Go ahead.
It's gonna be like a massive just wall of text that you can read. You need to like actually get next to him and just pull out like one of those big like what was it called? Like you know, the thing that you zoom in. You know.
Yeah.
And you just like read a massive wall of text with the whole story with the copyright strikes, helicopter companies. I was born in 1982. The entire story.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And then it would just say, like, please tip me. Yeah.
I take all forms of contribution. A high five, a handshake, a sandwich. But tips are what helps you the most right now.
It would be
like
really cool
point into his cup like he does in with the member goal.
It would be really cool if some of those YouTube vloggers that go and give money to homeless people, they went to DSP and they're like, "Here, DSP, here's a sandwich. Here's a Burger King Whopper."
Oh God, ka-ching!
Oh, that'd be great.
Ka-ching sandwich. Can you imagine? Oh my God, ka-ching sandwiches just over. Here's 100 ka-ching sandwiches, Phil. To show our support.
Yeah, food is like the equivalent of super chat. It's like
Yeah.
it's fine, but it's not really what I'm after.
Oh, this kind of helps, but
helps long term. Come on, man. I can eat tomorrow.
You guys are bubbles. If you donate cash, you get bubble blow.
Oh God.
God damn it. All right.
Yeah.
That was a good question, CJ.
That was a good
Legend
one.
DJ. Let's go.
Oh God. Right, here's Zonk and Bonk.
Guys, Zonk and Bonk again. I was watching Piece of Pieces restream last night, and I noticed that in the last 45 minutes, because Piece of Piece pointed out that DSP was starting to fall asleep, like his eyes were starting to droop, and he was starting to fall asleep, and then his head would jump up. He's what's going on? Oh, yeah, what's happening? You know, and he keep falling asleep over and over again, and it brought back the memories of when he was falling asleep during the Yakuza games, and I have a theory. Does Japanese dialogue make DSP fall asleep? Does he fall asleep when like Japanese dialogue is being said? Because like, you know, every time there's Japanese dialogue, he starts to fall asleep. Every cutscene, he would like wake up and start playing a little bit more of One Piece Odyssey, and then and then it would go into a cutscene. And the second it would go into a cutscene last night, his eyes would just start to droop. You could see his head starting to go down. He started to fall asleep. And what's happening? It's a cutscene. Yeah, things happening. You know, like you just see like he's trying to hide the fact that he's falling asleep, but like, fuck, everyone can see it. Everyone can see his eyes. So, what do you guys think? Do you think that like Japanese dialogue puts DSP to sleep?
I like that theory. Yes. I think it's because he doesn't like to read. He just doesn't read anything. He hates reading on stream, especially. He did used to like RPGs, though. He said that before, like way back. He's like, yeah, he likes Final Fantasy VII and stuff, and you just got to read those. But now when he's a streamer,
he used to be voice acting too.
Oh, that's true. Yeah,
like playing those Phoenix Wright games, he used to be like hamming it up. But I have a counter argument to the Japanese thing. On Christmas, I think this was last year, he fell asleep playing Skyrim. So it's not just the Japanese games.
Okay, there we go.
Yeah, it's just particularly like mellow segments, isn't it? Like someone said, it's a bit like ASMR. He's obviously like relaxed, but my favorite thing about it is when he jumps awake, he'll see whatever's on screen, and then he'll say something like this. He'll go, "Oh, volcano."
Try to be normal.
Yeah, like
when you're at the office. I've seen it happen at the office. You know, I would have been at work before. You know, and like someone walks in, you got to pretend you're working. You know, oh, okay, this will work. Yeah. You know, like same exact thing.
He did it with was it One Piece, and then with the Yakuza one, he did that the same thing with whatever was going on. He was like, oh, it's that character.
We're forgetting Donkey Kong too. Remember that classic one? The classic music is in the background, like He's all, so yeah, not only Japanese games, but I think it's just games he doesn't care about, which is most. So let's go.
Yeah, definitely. Here's Leroy. Oh, this is gonna be good. These are always good.
Uh-oh.
Spoke too soon.
I tell you what,
Sorry, Leroy.
Sorry, Leroy.
Try again.
I was excited for this one.
I know, Leroy brings the
great
heat
ones.
from the bayou.
I don't know what's wrong with this, boy.
I'll tell you what. I'll tell you what, boy. Get that boy in there. It's like Colonel Sanders.
Yep.
Sounds just like Colonel Sanders. No one else. No other stereotype. Someone that makes fried chicken. That's it. Go ahead. Don't read into that. Don't read into that.
Right. Here's Dark Side Ball Sack.
Dark Side Ball Sack here.
Hang on. Let me restart it.
It was so casual. It's perfect. All right, guys. Next call. We got Dark Side Ball Sack. Go ahead.
Dark Side Ball Sack here. Once again, to tell me your cat, I'm suing you for stealing my content to make your shitty music videos.
Ooh.
That I never listen to, but they're shitty anyway, because go fuck yourself. Anyway, like, anyway, like, you're stealing my views, you lie about me on the internet, saying, no, all I ever do is pay the bills, but I do, I paid the bills. I don't even play WWE Championship time. What even is that? That's a lie, disinformation. I'm suing you. Go fuck yourself.
I got nothing to say in response to that. That was a very well-constructed argument. I've been owned, and I will delete my channel now.
Same. I'm going to do it as well.
Mission accomplished.
Burger.
God damn it! All right, Sam. Let's go to the first. The big. I think we have a special message here called Begamania. Let's play that. Should be pretty hype.
Let's do that. There it is.
It's called Begamania. Wrestling theme is sneaking into the show here as the weeks go on.
There's something I want to address publicly. All right. I've been talking about it on and off as people mentioned it during my gameplay streams, but I haven't dedicated a set time to talk about it. I'd like to talk about it today just to give my formal thoughts on it out of the way. So a lot of people have been messaging me in the last few weeks hearing, did you hear about all the shit going down, the controversy around Kat and Derek? Phil Burnell, Darkside Phil, DSP, owner and operator of DSP Gaming. I started being a YouTuber 15 years ago. All right? Every year, there's unexpected things that happen that are completely unpredictable, not foreseeable, and not preventable. Okay, so they like to play for like a number of hours themselves, and they're shooting goo on each other. I watched it from time to time. For me, it was more of an oddity. The stuff I watched was cartoons. Now, that being said, we're now left with an interesting challenge. Do I or how do I respond to your podcast? Let's just say I have a few ideas. Let's just say I have a few interesting ideas. All right. I don't want to spoil them yet. Okay? I don't want to. Because I do feel that would be unfair if I spoiled and said, here's what's coming. I want to get it ready for you before I announce it. But all I will say is this. I'm coming for you. You're messing with the wrong guy.
Great work. I can tell it took a long time to make. The goo. The goo? They like to play with each other for a set number of hours a day. That was the best part.
So that's how her day in Oblivion went.
Oh, definitely. Had a lot of fun. Gooing on Derek and Kat. A rumor we started on the show. Actually, not us. Kaiser. Blame Kaiser. He started that. Okay, that was fun. Let's go to the next message.
Thanks, DSP Begamania. That was awesome. A good one. Yeah, I don't know how to pronounce that, so we're just gonna play it.
Hey fellas, what's going on? Huge fan of the show here. I hope you guys are doing well.
Right.
I've got a question for Steve, the frontal lobe style host of the show, but I'd love to hear everyone else's opinions.
Pause. Wait for Steve. We'll promise you we'll get back to that. Wait for Steve to be here. It's like directly to Steve. Do we go? Okay, two. I think okay, just go to the next one. Let's go to that. I don't want to ruin it. Please read the name though, Sam.
Shall I read the name or just play it? Shall I play it and then say what it says?
Meerkat's Call. Artistic style host. Oh, you're mute. Meerkat's mute.
Meerkat's muted.
Just play it.
Yeah. Okay, just play it. No, we will not say the name. Here we go.
Yeah, here we go.
Hello, I am your gay alternate universe music style artist, Ben Elton John, with my hit song, Saturday Night's Alright for Begging. It's getting late and I see no tips. Can't wait for when the pigs get in. It's very dark out and I'm hurting from gout. Gonna tweet all night drunk on gin. My wife Kat sleeping and I think I hear some weeping. I'm glad we sleep in separate beds. I look quite fat in my red vest and hat. Water bottle to keep Jasper scared. Wow. Don't give me none of your accusations. I do not play no gacha games. Oh, Saturday night's all right for begging. No, the gun show is not my name. Wanking, but the camera's been on the whole time, huh? Chiggy chang wang, like they say in China. 'Cause Saturday night's all right for tips. Saturday nights for tips, post nasal drip.
Oh man, great.
We want a mixtape at this point.
I know,
With
we
this
put our CD,
and Too Big Shakur Nail. We need a mixtape for this, and then we're ready for a world tour.
Oh,
we're gonna have live shows
imagine?
performing these songs. Phenomenal.
Awesome.
It'll be the Groupthink World Tour, and we won't even have to turn up. We can just have these guys.
There's some people there. We get like Jaha's working the security from the stage. You know, oh god, we got Burger King is the only food available at the site. Dude, I can make it so fucking fun with all the fucking every reference possible.
Dude, this could be like the Begamania opener. Like they used to have live performances at WrestleMania. This can be the same thing. We have like two Beg Shakur Nell, and we have what was this? What was this name? Gay Elton John or something?
No, Burn Elton John, right?
Burn Elton John.
Burn Elton John. Yes, I gotta say it correctly. Sorry,
they're gonna play the entry themes, the entrance themes. They're gonna be live songs. Amazing, man.
Awesome stuff. I can't wait for the next one. Sam, go ahead. You
didn't
gotta read this name. You gotta read this name.
I didn't even spot that, the Burn Elton John. I just thought it was like I thought they were being particularly angry towards him.
Burn Elton John. Come on, get it right. What was the other two Beg Shakur? I forget. It's the same guy, by the way. I don't know if you don't want to, I don't want to dox you.
Yeah.
This is the same guy. So he's bringing out the hot hits for us today.
Cool.
All right, let's get to. I want to read this one. Chris Begwa. That's funny enough. Chris
I'm sure he's
Begwa.
gonna have a great finishing move.
Oh. Go ahead.
Big White hits Derico with a break ace. Derico is out cold on the floor. Ladies and gentlemen, I believe Big White is cashing in his money in the bankruptcy contract. There's nothing Derico can do.
I couldn't catch all of that. Meerkat's losing it though. What was? Please talk us through.
This was Jim Ross, I think.
Yeah,
like,
Jim Ross for sure.
Iconic announcer. Like Derek's cashing the money in the bank or something. I think this needs a replay because it was too short. And
Yeah. It's only 13 seconds.
But,
Replay again. Yeah.
Chris Begwise cashing in the money in the bank.
Yeah, go ahead, Sam. One more time. We got to hear that again.
Big White hits Derico with a break ace. Derico is out cold on the floor. Ladies and gentlemen, I believe Big White is cashing in his money in the bankruptcy contract. There's nothing Derico can do.
So Begwa is hitting someone with something. I heard that now this time with the case. He's hitting somebody, but I'm not sure who.
Yeah, I think it's Derek. It's just said it in a Derico or something. Maybe Chris Derico. You know, like Chris Jericho.
All right, just one more time, Sam. One more time. This is our first three-peat, but it's so short. We can count. It doesn't count as a true repeat. One more time, Sam.
Big White hits Derico with a break ace. Derico is out cold on the floor. Ladies and gentlemen, I believe Big White is cashing in his money in the bankruptcy contract. There's nothing Derico can do.
What's the ending though? There's nothing to
something.
There's nothing Jericho can't do. Okay,
Well,
okay,
yeah.
got it.
Like nothing he can do.
There's nothing Jericho could do. Got it. Okay, that was good. Oh, let's talk about the next two calls.
I was gonna say, like, how many of these are there now? Like, yeah, right.
There's so many bits now. Our bit ratio is higher than ever. I'm all for it. By the way, I said way before Saturday Night Live of the Detractor Sphere, our show is really becoming that now. It's awesome.
Yep, that's right. Right. Okay. Here is Joker on Pignosis.
What is up, everyone? Hello, and welcome. Oh, the camera was on. It's been on the whole time. I didn't even know. Hello.
I like that. I like the idea.
Yep. Okay. Right.
Next, read this one though.
Yeah. This is Pignatized Macho Man.
DSP has leveled up Macho Man's card. Yeah. So there is a payday with your name on it, Steve. Macho Man is coming. Yeah.
That was the same guy, clearly. With the that's his calling card. He's stealing your calling card, Meerkat. Don't accept that.
No. Can't steal it. You fake ass, punk ass detractor.
Effeminate detractor.
Effeminate detractor.
That's a joke.
Don't make
Why am
me
I
give you a
toxic?
kiss.
Okay. How'd you pronounce this one?
Philip Agriba,
Okay.
I guess.
There we go.
Hello, That Being Said podcast. Last time I watched you, I was doing a little test to see if you had gone crazy.
If there is one thing I can't stand, it's crazy people. Bill's mind is completely gone. Do you think there is any chance for treatment, or has he gone past the point of no return? Thank you. Sincerely, Arnold Filzheimer.
There's some Red Dwarf style references in there, I do believe.
British
think.
style. Get that shit out of here.
Yeah. Steve, where are
But
you?
he
man?
had a question though.
What was it? You go ahead.
I guess if DSP's past the point of no return, I guess that was a question.
Okay. Yes. Completely yes. I mean, we talked about it
Yes.
before. Is there anything he could do to save his online career? I mean, to what? Show growth? I mean, that's no possibility of that. But he could survive for a lot longer at this current rate. It's just a
Well, I
slow
think
burn.
that's the appeal of DSP for me. That no matter how much advice you can give him, he's just him, and he's not gonna get any better. So
Mhm.
just enjoy the show.
Yeah.
Yep. And anytime he does try to improve, he just finds a way to fuck it up.
Yeah,
And
it's funny.
It's always good value.
Like the light, the amazing light, the ring light.
Exactly. Yep. And do it the easiest way possible and say, yep, that's that. Done that. That's an improvement. Right, what's next? Anyway, here is viewer style detractor.
Oh, cool.
Hello, host style detractors of that being said. So The Outsider came out with his God of War Ragnarok, This Is How You Don't Play the other day. And around the 26-minute mark, Phil has this whole big rant, meltdown, whatever you want to call it, of a tip coming in the form of an e-check and how he shouldn't count it because it'll take like a week for him to actually be able to use the funds. And as part of his big justification of how he shouldn't count it, he goes on about how it would be unfair to people who already tipped for him to count it because he can't have the money immediately, therefore it isn't a tip. And as I was going through this, I just couldn't help but wonder, do you think he's intentionally using these excuses to make the count for tips as low as possible to make him look like more of a victim? Or do you think he's just justifying it to himself? Because we know he's a narcissist and can't do anything wrong, but also I feel like it's too much credit to say that he isn't malevolent at some points during his streams. Like, I do think deep down he's doing this intentionally. So do you think he's intentionally making up excuses to keep tip counts low, or do you think he's just justifying it to himself along the way and letting his fans hear his bullshit excuses?
I think he's really scared of anyone thinking anything but tips are good, right? He's really scared of that thought, right? So he's just trying to control that, is what I think. But what do you think, Sam?
Yeah, 100%. Always over-explaining the rationales to the point where it's just like, okay, well, you didn't need to say that. So it's clearly you clearly sort of either covering something up, or as we always say, like kind of muddying the narrative. So you kind of like, you don't know, you can't. It's hard to keep up with what he's explaining, I guess.
Yeah. Yep. It's just I don't know, normal DSP stuff at this point. What do you think, Meerkat?
Yeah, I think when he first started doing the podcast, that was kind of apparent to me that pop-ups would keep popping up with like $5, $10, $15, but he would wait until the last like 10 minutes to round everything up so he could look as broke as possible for as long as possible. And he's still doing it to some kind of degree.
But he has to hit a certain amount. Like if it's too low, he doesn't like that either. So he's happy to say those right away. Once it gets to like 50, then he starts playing the game, I think, a little more. Like you can't be too low because then it looks kind of, oh man, sad stream. But you go too high, and then you don't want. Oh, whoa! Let's not. We don't want to scare people off from donating. He did that talk way back when. This is way back when, Twitch days, when he said like, guys, someone dropped a huge tip bomb. He's like, yeah, and after that, tips kind of slowed down. So next time, if you're thinking about a huge, tip, try to like spread it out. Maybe it might work better. Like try to explain how to give him money in the timing he expects it. It's truly legendary. This is 4 or 5 years ago now.
Yeah,
but still, we're not that far from that point.
No, he's still got the same mindset. He does things a little differently now, I guess. Cool. Here is Lefty.
What's up? That being said, it's your boy Lefty. I'd like to talk for a moment about PC gaming. PC gamers have to deal with a little bit higher level of complexity with operating systems, platforms, maybe incompatible software and hardware, but it's really not that difficult to do. And if you can deal with that, you get massive rewards, better performance, more games to choose from. You get modular style upgrades. You get social style interaction with things like Discord. So everybody who I've ever met or ever even heard of has gone from being a console player when they're young to being a PC player when they're a little bit older. Nobody has ever gone the other direction, except for Catherine Burnell. If you'll remember, Chaos Realm 01 was a PC gamer before she met Phil, but just a couple of weeks ago, Phil was bragging about buying his wife a brand new Xbox, and she's in the living room playing Fallout. Vanilla Fallout, I might add. What I don't even know what to say about this. What is happening? We just glossed over it because there were so many sagas happening all simultaneously that this just kind of got brushed under the rug for the more important drama going on. But now I want to talk about it because she's the only person I've ever heard of to go from being a PC player back to being a console player. I think we might be in a Catcher in the Rye style situation with an unreliable narrator, or Kat just might be just that exceptional. What do you guys think? Love to hear it. Anyway, thanks for having me on.
Didn't expect to hear Catcher in the Rye style situation today, but I appreciate that. Catcher in the Rye style situation. All right, what's a legitimate question? She did go back, Chaos Realm, big ups, big Chaos Realm, always has a special spot in my heart. But she did go to, she now is currently a console gamer. Do we think that's something worth mentioning, worth talking about? What do you think?
You can read quite a lot into that if you buy into it, can't you? I mean, if that's the case, then is it intentional? Is he saying, is he sort of letting on that she's not allowed to have a PC because you can talk to the outside on a PC?
Nicely thought there.
Yeah, and it's not too hard to imagine that she's caught some of his laziness and now just can't be asked to play on PC, and she's just become a bit more like him. Maybe.
Yeah, that could. I mean, definitely could be. But I think a lot of people don't care. I mean, most people that play computer games are modding shit. I get, it's very low the percentage of people that are choosing to mod stuff, seek it out. You got to be pretty not hardcore, but like a real person that cares. There are a lot of people out there that's like, whatever it is, I'll play this. Okay, this is the mode. Cool, I'm playing it. But does she look like someone that's going to seek out like Nexus mods and download some mods anyway? I don't think so. Maybe that's just my opinion, but
no.
I think she's probably fine with console gaming, and she probably doesn't really care.
Yeah, that's what I think too. I don't think there's too much to it. Back in the day when she had her channel going, she was playing Horizon Zero Dawn, which used to be a PlayStation exclusive, so she didn't play that on PC.
True.
You need a PC to stream, so she was using that to stream. I don't know about her other stuff, if she was doing it, but obviously nobody can give a shit about like setting up a PC and installing drivers and updating them and then, playing on PC in that household. It makes no sense.
Yeah.
So just get a plug-and-play console, play your games, and just chill and interact.
Tell your husband about how your day was.
Yeah, in oblivion.
Inside the game, not the real life. Inside the game, yes.
Yeah, we know so little about the current situation, really, and there may be, like you said, to touch on the other thing, there may be an element of he's again not being entirely truthful. He may be doing the Catcher in the Rye thing. Yeah.
Oh, you know that. I mean, that's number one above all. Everything we hear from him is that, it gets through the filters of what Phil wants to show us, right? Everything goes through that filter.
Yeah.
2 years ago, I hate fucking LED lights. Why would I ever do fucking that? I never said that, just endless.
Yep.
All right, let's go. Yep. Next one. We got a call from our boy here.
It's quite simply Derek.
Huge fan.
Hey guys, it's Derek. Did you know the meaning that being said is the rendition of the more traditional term that having been said? However, while that being said is the less grammatically correct of the two examples, it's the more common phrase used in modern language. Okay, guys, I'm going to bed now. Hey, guys, I said I'm going to bed. Guys, I'm going to bed. Okay. Good night. I'm going to bed. Goodbye. Good night.
Great. Awesome. Great idea. Well handled. Well performed. Great job.
Oh god, I'm surprised no one else had done that actually.
Yeah.
Porn
It
on
sounded
in the
like Derek
background.
was like getting laid though for a second. I was like, whoa, he's a baller. But then I realized, no, he's watching something. We're watching a gentleman and a female enjoy themselves. He's
Oh,
busy with the
God.
tweets. Needs a bit more Canadian flair. What are they going to do? Have a hockey game going in the background? Come on. What can you do?
That's going to be the next one now. The next huge one.
Hockey game. Hey, guys.
The exact same thing, but with a fucking hockey game in the background.
God damn it. Thanks for stopping by, Derek. We got to say that.
Yes, thank you. All right, here's Darksea.
Hey, boys. It's the half-faced heartthrob Darksea to Phil. I just wanted to ask you guys a serious style question. Have you ever considered at some point down the line pushing beyond Dark Side Phil content? Every now and again, you get somebody in the detractor space who has the ability to kind of rise above just dunking on Phil. I love being here. We all love being here. But I think everyone in the audience would probably say, along with me, that you guys have a special sauce between the four of you. And I'd be interested to see if at any point down the road you guys see a future expanding beyond it. Because I think you guys could talk about just about anything and make it entertaining. Anyway, that's all I got. Peace.
I don't know. What do you think, boys? It's a tough one,
It's
right?
an interesting one, yeah, because I mean, I came from not talking about Phil, just kind of being your more kind of standard style gameplay streamer, and sometimes I do think about it, but it's difficult, and I just don't know how we would do it. And I do agree, we probably could do something quite entertaining outside of DSP, but yeah, I don't know. I can't imagine it. It's difficult.
Oh,
Tough.
baller alert, Steve in chat. Let's get Meerkat. What do you think, though? Steve, get in here.
Yeah, if we're talking about other lolcows and stuff, I think I've explored the most out of all of us on the panel.
Yeah.
And none of them engages me on the level of DSP, where he's seemingly well adjusted enough so you can just kind of be engaged and like, hey, what's the deal with this guy? He's not like a complete degenerate or like some crackhead or some fat ass weirdo. So I don't know, they just don't interest me enough. And with other stuff, I don't think it would be kind of the same vibe that we have going on. I think it would be quite different if we talk about like pop culture stuff or like TV shows or something.
Something to think about, but
I think we could. Here's the thing. What I think the kind of natural way to go into it, right, would be like, all right, let's say the fucking Game of the Year awards or whatever bullshit you want to see about. Like, we all know like games at least. We would go in that space, but we could obviously, our jokes would probably still be around Phil, right? Because that's all the audience wants to hear about. So I could see that kind of sideways kind of stuff connected, but we're still watching stuff that's not connected to Phil. But we're making Phil jokes all the fucking time, like. So that could be something. But yeah, I have fun with this right now, so I don't want to think about, hey guys, let's just do a random talk about politics stream, or not politics, but let's talk about the world stream. I don't really want to do that because I don't know why.
Yeah, it's not like entirely out of the question either. Like, we've done at least one, I think it was just one gameplay stream.
Yeah.
Where that time when Fall Guys went free to play, and we were just like, fuck it, let's play Fall Guys. So it's not out of the question. It's just obviously having time and coming up with like good ideas as well, which I know we're not short of, but we just haven't got there yet.
Yeah, I mean, he's okay. Darksea, thanks for the. What was your intro again? The half-faced. What was it? He just went that trip to the hospital. I know he's talking. He actually went to the hospital. He talked about it on Twitter, so I'm not doxing anything. But he went to the hospital for Bell's palsy. That's why he said the half-face, the heartthrob, half-face heartthrob, which I appreciate. But I hope you're all well, my friend. Hope you're doing well. Thank you, Darksea, for that. Steve of the Living is next. That is not Steve of the Dead. It is Steve of the Living.
I'm going to
wait for him. Yeah, let's wait for him, though. Yeah, let's wait. If you're coming in, let's wait.
Steve will be here in a sec. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, cool. Here is Brad Burnian.
Hi everyone, Brad Bernian here. I was going through my Christmas stuff, just clearing some stuff out the other day, and I found a box of crackers, and I double took when I realised that they were DSP branded. I know, unbelievable. Well, I opened them and I thought, as it's January blues, I thought I'd read out the Christmas cracker jokes inside them to hopefully give you a bit of a laugh. So here we go, some DSP Christmas cracker jokes that definitely exist. If you want to pause and guess the punchlines, feel free. That's fine. I'll do them one at a time anyway.
Okay.
So number one, why does Phil walk funny?
Why does Phil walk funny? And there's a cracker involved with this joke, right? Cracker the snack, not.
No. This is I don't know if this is an American style thing. It's definitely a British style thing. Christmas crackers. You pull them at your table when you have your Christmas lunch. You pull in a cracker.
Those kind of things. The pop thing. We call them poppers, I think. Yeah.
Right.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Popper. You know what we're talking about? Eastern European style host. You on board so far?
No, I have no idea what you're talking about. Crackers is a slur as far as I know, and I love it.
I was like, how's it gonna be about white dudes? But yeah, no, he's talking about this kind of. You pop it out, and it kind of like paper shoots out. Correct?
Well, they usually have like a shitty, cheap toy in them, or like some nail clippers, or like something like that, or like one of those little plastic fish that you put on your hand, and if its tail curls a certain way, it means that you're gonna die. I don't know, those certain things.
All this British style stuff.
Yeah. Anyway,
so what's the joke?
Anyway, they have jokes in them sometimes, and they're usually terrible. So yeah.
Okay, so why does Phil walk funny?
Yeah.
So, say British style host, you have to handle this one.
I have absolutely no idea.
So it's got to be something stupid like.
Yeah.
I can't think of anything stupid.
Cracked his back.
Yeah, something like that. Is that possible?
All right, here we go. Let's find out.
Okay, let's listen.
Because he lives in a gated community.
Oh.
Right. Brill.
Wait, hold on. I consider myself with a kind of a good sense of humor. I don't get that at all.
Explain the joke now.
Kindly explain that fully.
The way you walk is called your gait, isn't it?
Oh yeah, high IQ style joke. I didn't get that. Sorry about that. My IQ is not high enough. Gating is your gait is how you walk.
Yeah, like your posture when you're walking or something. Yeah.
Thank you.
Very good.
IQ.
Yeah.
High IQ required for that one. But one more. Let's keep going. We got a few more.
There's more. Yeah. Okay. Here we go.
Just waiting for the laughter to subside.
That was the funniest thing. All right, go ahead. That was good. That was good.
Cool.
What is Phil's favorite singer?
Okay. Phil's favorite singer.
I don't know.
You know what we should do? Put this as the question of the week and do it at the end. And let all the chat have their guesses in. And we'll see if they can get it. Because I bet someone might be able to guess it with all the all the chat guessing it. Oh, there we go. Can we hear him?
Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, because hang on, give me a sec. But yeah, it should keep it paused in the same place. So yeah, we'll come back to it.
Yeah. So put that as the question here. What was the question again? Fuck.
We already forgot. What's Phil's favorite singer?
Oh yeah, that was it. Yeah. Okay.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Right.
Village, the gated community people.
Here is Mr. Steve of the Dead. Hooray!
Hooray! Hooray!
You all thought it was ALT who was responsible for being late? No.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, I caught the cracker. Yeah, the cracker thing. Yeah, I caught that.
I know you know all about that. So.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's a lot of British. I've been holding it down over here.
I appreciate it, man. You've been doing a good job.
Thanks.
All right, do we have the question up there? Q&A up there? Come on, Sam, get that Q&A in there.
Yeah, we can do that. Should we listen to Steve of the Living while we do that?
Yeah, I've been curious since I saw it. Yeah, I've wanted to know.
All right, here you go.
Subtractors. I was just thinking, if DSP plays video games for a living, how can he be bad at it? And it hit me. DSP is bad at. He gets worse at things that he does the most of. So, like video games, he does it all the time. So he's actually getting worse at it. Lying. He does it all the time, and he's really bad at it. WWE champions, he does it all the time. if I spent $50,000 on something, or more than $50,000 on something, and I still was like 13th in the world, I'd be pretty bad at it. Breathing, the dude can't breathe. Snorting and shit. Eating. Who eats hot dogs with a fork? And it's talking. He talks weird. He does it all the time. He just like gets worse and worse. He uses words that don't make no pertinent and all this stuff. He uses words he doesn't understand. So that's my theory I'm putting out there. I think DSP actually gets worse the more he does something. And I think he's probably really, really good at telling the truth. So, anyway, I love the podcast. You guys are great.
Good theory. I like the theory. Super Chuffer says he must be really good at sex then. Good.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he's the best.
But masturbation is not so great, and we know that because he frustration faced.
That's how good he is. He's really quick. He can get it over and done with.
He's the #1 ranked American sex ever.
Japanese dudes with their boobs are the highest rank.
It's only because Derek is Canadian.
Oh.
Yeah, I think I have an answer to the question from the message. It's because he does something a long time, and then that makes him think, hey, I've been doing this a long time. That means I'm good at it. So I'm going to put less effort into it.
Mm-hmm.
And then he gets worse at the thing. And then he performs worse because he puts less effort because he thinks he's good.
Yeah, he gets complacent, and sort of thinks, right, I'm coasting on this level, so I don't need to put any more effort in. And you can't coast; you have to keep putting in effort, otherwise.
And I'm also an expert.
Yeah. So I don't need to listen to anyone.
Nope, 15 years, bitches.
Yeah, I mean that goes for his entire YouTube career. Doesn't it?
Yeah, exactly. Entire YouTube career. He knows how YouTube works in 2023. However, he uses the same tactics he used in 2007, 2008.
Yep. Exactly.
Well, we're not being flooded by like 20 or 30 videos a day. It's just now, 6, 7?
Oh, yeah. Big improvement. Investment meeting comes first. I remember that.
Yeah, that's before the legacy videos he's about to start putting out. And then it's going to be crazy.
Dude, he can't put those out without fully watching them. He cannot. And he might do that, by the way. You know how Phil is. He's not going to watch them. But there could be some shit in there he should not be putting on YouTube in today, because you know how people from this community go, and they will jump on that. Just any hint of a slur is going to be flagged to shit. But I think all his videos probably get flagged anyway, so I don't think much it matters. But still,
he has to know that though, like because he knows how different he was. But yeah, like, man, I don't know. Maybe that's why he's doing it on his other channel.
Yeah, or Daspo intern, watch it first.
Yeah, maybe.
Daspo intern needs more shit to do.
Yeah, he did say something about, because someone did ask in his Q&A earlier about what, how are we looking for the big plans for this year, and he said, still need you might I can't get my words out. He might need like another couple of weeks before he can say something. I'm like, so the person that you're not paying to do this for you hasn't finished yet, basically.
Yeah. Daspo Dent's got a few videos he has to put on his own channel first.
Yeah.
Thanks, Daspo. Love you, bro. Okay, put that. We one call for Steve though. We should play that now too. One was just for you.
Which one was that again?
I think it was the one with the crazy name, Ebo something on the bottom.
Oh yeah. This one. Cool.
Yeah.
Right. Here we go.
Hey fellas, what's going on? Huge fan of the show here. I hope you guys are doing well. I've got a question for Steve, the frontal lobe style host of the show, but I'd love to hear everyone else's opinions, obviously. This guy at the moment, man, he's driving me crazy. I'm finding it really hard to tolerate the way that he carries on at the moment. He's the biggest Karen. He's driving me nuts. Anyway, the main thing that pisses me off about Phil is the fact that he is obsessed with calling people fucking idiots, morons, stupid, and implying that everyone around him is dumb and he's a genius. Does he know that he's actually a fucking idiot? Like, is he aware he's a fucking idiot? He's the stupidest cunt I've ever seen. And I'm not exaggerating that there. This guy cooked a chicken upside down. He put it in the oven upside down and wondered why it didn't cook all the way through on the top. He's a fucking idiot. When he was doing YouTube back in the day, he spent all his money that he had on fucking toys and paintings of Mario. He's a fucking idiot. I guess my question is there some sort of mental explanation for this? Is this some sort of psychological thing, the fact that he cannot admit or he denies that he's a fucking idiot? Or is it just part of his narcissism? I don't know. I'm just curious. Anyway, guys, have a good one. You fucking human pieces of shit.
Yeah, pretty good.
Yeah, pretty good.
Pretty good. That was pretty solid there at the end.
Even got the in. That was
awesome.
good. Yeah.
Go ahead,
There's
Steve,
a lot
it's all
of
you.
things. Yeah, there's a lot of things. I think mainly it is narcissist side being delusional and being like, I expect the world to work a certain way, and when it doesn't, it's because everybody else is stupid. Why doesn't the world work the way that I see it? I am a genius, and therefore I'm right. So, like you should always keep your cherry juice in a certain part of the shop. You should never move products around depending on what's selling. All that sort of stuff. I can't believe that I have to keep track of my own car's oil level. The garage should tell you. They're all idiots for not telling you. So yeah, it's how he sort of like reverses the impact of his own idiocy and projects it back out onto other people, because it's not him that fucked up, it's other people. And he is that delusional. He cannot see that he is an idiot. I've called it before the confidence of the ignorant, because he has no idea that, like, the recipe one gets to me because it's 4 steps and one of them called for like 2 cups of wine, because this thing is going to be roasting for fucking hours, so it needs all this wine to burn off. And he's like, that's too much wine, I'll just put it in a water cup. And then he's like, it comes out and it's ruined and he can't deal with it. And it's like, the recipe must have been wrong, they fucked up the recipe. And it's like, those things, those little examples that are spread throughout his content are just his ego not allowing him to think, maybe it was you that fucked up. Instead, it's, well, no, I'm right. Everybody else must be wrong. There must be somebody else at fault here. So, yeah, everybody else is an idiot for suggesting, like, no, there might be double-sided tape on the lights. You're an idiot for suggesting that.
There's a good quote from The Office from this exact point. It says, confidence is the food of the wise man, but the liquor of the fool. And it's perfectly here. Perfectly here. No joke there. It's serious. Yeah, that's what he has. It's 2 options: call you fucking idiot, or call you fucking idiot, say how stupid you are, or just get pissed at you. That's his 2 options. When he feels like he did, you pointed out he did something wrong. That's his 2 options. There's no other. There's no in between.
I might have a little bit of lore on this one. I think I read like a Kiwi Farms post that had a video attached to it of DSP talking about how when he was younger, or a child or a teenager, people used to call him stupid constantly. Like maybe even his parents used to. And that really hurt him a lot. And that motivated him, of course, to get better and to show them that they're wrong and that they're actually fucking idiots. And now you see, he did it. Now everyone else is a fucking idiot. And he is a successful businessman in the gated community. So big ups, Phil. You did it, man.
I think I know the clip you mean. He talks about, like, they've all said, people have said, they're going to say this about you throughout your life. They've all said, oh, you're an idiot, you don't know what you're doing. And I've proved them wrong. I think I know the clip. I think I might have caught it as part of my research onto his back. But yeah, I know the one you mean.
I think it was a fishing clip. One of those fishing streams.
Those are the best. I missed
those. The therapy stream when he's just like, oh, here's what's on my mind.
God, he would just talk for endlessly. You just spout. All right, I think we're ready for Sir Elton Jasper. Sam, if you don't mind.
Okay, yeah, all right. Here we go.
Sir Elton
There's
Jasper.
a second Elton Jasper.
There's a Elton
John on this one. Wow.
The stars
Multiple
aligned in the Detractorverse.
Yes.
Here we go.
Hello, that being said, it's me, Jasper Kitty. Big ups. Few know this, but Phil actually got me way before my $2,000 reveal. I was there that day. The day of the incident. Lots of people have wondered, where did the load go? Well, I can answer that here and now. It went on me. I was so traumatized by it that I decided to make a song about it. Oh no, he's home. I better go before he douses me with his super soaker again. You guys are always in my thoughts, so please always keep me in yours. Enjoy the song.
Why did you come fall down on me? Yeah. All the gloom myself. I'm still always so sticky. When you walk, your gout crystals all fly from your feet. Oh, fuck. I'm chewing everything because you shot your damn load on me.
2KJ. Agent Claude. Big ups. I mean, yeah. Well, that was pretty good.
Thanks,
I
Injured.
have my lighter in the air. I'm about to set myself on fire after this call. And
Thanks for
set
that,
everything else around me on fire.
Snood
Fuck
and
everything.
Indrid. Thanks for that. That was interesting. Interesting theory there.
What do you say? That's just like a book about on its own, isn't it? It's so glad I joined.
Burger.
Jasper. Play the Jasper one.
Jasper, don't make me get the water bottle.
Oh, where's that one? I like that one. Here it is.
Jasper, don't make me get the water bottle.
Great singing there, Indrid. Incredible singing by Indrid there. And
yeah.
Snood. One legends. Straight legends. Okay. We can move on now.
Oh, dear.
That's what he was there at the incident. That's the story. That's the storyline we don't know, but he was actually there, and that's kind of humorous storyline. I don't know.
This is why we're here.
My favorite part was the gout crystals. To be honest, the gout crystals. Okay, that's good. That's good. Next one.
Okay, here's 6-star Colonel Sanders.
Well, let me tell you something, boy. This here 6-star Colonel Sanders coming at you live from Scopely headquarters with a bit of finger-licking good advice. Y'all need to back off my benevolent benefactor, Dark Side Field. He did nothing wrong. Everything correct. ODSP keeps a lot of things moving over here at Scopely HQ, boy. My wife done got a touch of the consumption, and old DSP done saved her life by covering all the medical bills and pulls. I dare say we sweater man JPEGs might cease to exist if y'all was to shut down the deep wallet of our pig roach provider. Y'all need to back off and get a life before I come for you personally with a ding-dong chicken sandwich and a big old can of whoop ass. Oh, God damn it.
We gotta play it again. I missed the end.
Yeah, what was that last bit? Yeah, I missed it.
Yeah, play it again. That was fucking good.
The whole thing?
Yeah, play it again. Play it again. It earned it.
Well, let me tell you something, boy. This here 6-star Colonel Sanders coming at you live from Scopely headquarters with a bit of finger-licking good advice. Y'all need to back off my benevolent benefactor, Dark Side Field. He did nothing wrong. Everything correct. Old DSP keeps a lot of things moving over here at Scopely HQ, boy. My wife done got a touch of the consumption, and old DSP done saved her life by covering all the medical bills and pulls. I dare say we sweater man JPEGs might cease to exist if y'all was to shut down the deep wallet of our pig roach provider. Y'all need to back off and get a life before I come for you personally with a ding-dong chicken sandwich and a big old can of whoop ass. What? Chicken ain't us. Oh, God damn it.
Got you.
Chicken ate us. Burger King in it. Yeah. Nice.
That was beautiful, man. Big old can of whoop ass. Benevolent benefactor.
That's a great word. That's a great word choice there.
Benevolent benefactor. That was awesome. Yeah, please call it again. You're good.
Remember when people just used to like call in and we just used to talk about Dark Side Phil?
That feels so long ago now. Oh man, that feels so long ago.
I think there's only so many times you got soaked. Do you think he still pours bacon grease down the toilet, or
Yeah.
eventually you start getting a bit like experimental?
How's it all going to end? Yeah, we answered that a few times.
Yeah,
God damn
yeah,
it.
true. Okay, here is Leroy again. So hopefully we can hear him this time.
God
damn it.
Call.
Is he doing a bit or something? Or
Yeah, wait, give him a chance. It might be a bit, I guess.
Kind
Kind of too long to be a bit.
Everyone tell D goddamn horse real.
I heard horse wife.
Yeah, it's not funny. You're just getting the bits out of context.
He called the right place, I think.
Yeah.
Wasn't he checking like restaurant availability?
No. You got the right number, sir, but connection wasn't great. God damn it.
Yeah,
I
please,
think we gotta...
please try again, Leroy. Because
Leroy. We welcome your calls from the bayou every time.
Right. Here's EZ.
Okay.
Hello, members of That Being Said podcast, coming at you with a low-effort question-style message. But like many of you, I have my profession and my passion. And having worked in the legal field, I find it absolutely fucking hilarious when DSP, a man with no life experience, tries to pig-splain how taxes work, how contracts work, how bankruptcy work. So with that being said, shout out. I was just wondering, what are some of y'all's favorite pig-splanations? Also, big ups to the Brits of the podcast. I stopped by the local British-style import store, and I picked up some Lucozade, and I am absolutely loving it. Also, when are you going to update the podcast description on Spotify to include Steve as an official host? Okay, bye.
What? Oh, shit. I think I did. Let me check. Oh, no, he's not an official style host. I will update that. He's downloadable content. You got to pay more for him. Just kidding. I'll definitely add. Thanks for that shout out, my friend. But yeah, so that's a good question though. Someone else in the panel takes
explanations.
Yes, best pig explanations. And my favorite is Rainy Day Fund. I mean, that's just not pig explanation. That's like he just messed up his pig explanation. He thought it was literally when it rains, you have money for when it's raining. That's one of the best of all time. But I'm sure we all have different ideas. Go ahead, Meerkat. What's yours?
The produce section. And what the produce section actually is. That's fantastic.
You already said
there was
enough.
this one time when he was trying to explain how the federal government works, where every state has its own little government. It was like, wow, really? Wow, dude. It's almost hard to believe that the majority of your audience is 18 to 25 years old. Suspicious.
Daylight savings time, classic one.
Oh, classic, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I can't remember what he said though, but I remember it was just so insane. But what do you got? Anything else there, Steve or Sam? I'm trying to change it.
Yeah, guys, I have a back injury. Let me tell you about how my back affects my ability to. In Connecticut, I couldn't walk. Sometimes I was snowed in for weeks because of my back. It was that bad. So yeah, my back's better because I've moved to Washington and I'm in a warmer climate. It's just that stuff.
For healing air. I forgot about the healing air.
Yeah.
I'm finding it hard to remember like a specific one, but he also explained what commodities were and completely fucked that up. Because he explained that commodities were paper plates and bowls, and
he still thinks that, by the way.
I think he said tissues as well, didn't he?
That's commodities, hardcore commodities.
So what do you think he meant? Like, what's the word that he meant there? Like,
in this case, what does it mean? Not commodities.
It's not like essentials or something like that, is it?
I think
I don't know.
I think he's thinking essentials.
Yeah,
essentials. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Like commodities, like paper plates are on like some markets, Paper plates are up $3 today.
But it's like it's stuff like iron in it, and like raw materials and things, commodities. Those like steel and tin and copper and that.
Consumables. That's a good
consumables,
essentials. Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah.
It's just the way he does it as well, where he's like, "Let me give you guys some context," or and like he's gonna.
That's like just purely to make the podcast longer. That's the only reason he does that. It's like, all right, I guess he wants to fill 5 minutes here. So, I first turned to the grocery stores when I was 3 years old, and I was in a cart. It was a baby cart. I don't know if you know what that is, but they have 4 wheels. And the wheels were invented by cavemen. Cavemen, to get around, they made this wheel thing, and it was really crazy. Dinosaurs were all around. It was really wild. I don't know if you know this, but dinosaurs evolved from reptiles. But reptiles are kind of animal. You might not know what animals are. Breathing air, They give birth, they lay eggs.
You've been doing
It's
this too long, man.
But it
Let me
always,
tell you need to watch the Level 1 podcast. Sorry, Sam.
Go ahead, Sam.
You need to watch the Level 1 podcast so you can get my history with Target,
Yeah.
the history of Target, the history of commerce and industry in the United States, the founding of the United States, and then
Yeah,
all
you've
that.
got to watch it
Founding of
all.
founding.
You've got to watch every second of it for that sweet context. But also, every story has to include.
I worked for a helicopter company for 4.5 years.
Oh yeah, Logan, that's a great one. Tip jars. Remember the tip jar explanation?
Oh god,
yeah.
Tip jars. You know, sometimes you put money in there just to see, get it going, and it just, I mean, it worked. But if you did that here, it's just stupid. Like, okay, you just said it worked, but then if you do it in YouTube, it's your dumbass. Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, that was a good one. That was a great one.
Oh shit, yeah, we need a helicopter. John, go added one. Helicopter would be a great choice. For,
Oh my god! Just based on something that I've just seen in chat, I had a pick go for allow me to explain, and there are 447 results.
Wow.
What's the trend look like? It's got to be recent. So it's like,
oh yeah, let's have a
pre-stream era.
Yeah.
Oh, for anyone wondering, I don't know. Phil's at $55, 1 hour left, and he's kind of worried. So
that's a hell of a trend.
what's the trend look like? Let me explain. Q&A. Oh,
It's difficult because sometimes it doesn't quite catch it the right way. How do you, like when you go for Q&A, is it going Q, N, and then A?
Yeah.
Or is it going Q, ampersand A? Or is it going Q, as in Q, UE, Q?
Yeah.
You know, because I tried to find any more instances of him saying puerile, and there's fucking none. Because like, how does it catch puerile?
Puerile. All right, let's go.
When did he say that? Was that in the last week?
A couple of days ago. Yeah, a couple
Yeah,
of days
a
ago.
few days ago.
Yeah. I think I've still got the I clipped it, so I think the clip's still on my Twitter somewhere.
Oh, that's all right then.
Yeah.
Good. I've still not heard
I'll
it.
post it in your Discord. It's worth a listen.
Right. Here is a regular, Michael Johnson.
Yeah, big up.
Hey, that being said, podcast, and happy Martin Luther King Day for us in the U.S. Phil said something stupid about that holiday because he doesn't want him and his whole any type of anything that he can't make money or everything closed, he gets very mad about. So he's gonna say something stupid. So, but I'm gonna go to a few things I want to talk about, especially from last week. Phil trying to upload all his old playthroughs. I don't know what he means by babysitting. It is not that hard to upload videos. I just upload one or two videos a day, give or take. Phil is going how much Phil seems to really judge Japanese culture. He doesn't realize that there's a lot of violent anime in Japan. And also, we're not so different, you and I. We are very much fan service. We have a lot of violent stuff. It does feel like Phil has not understand anything of Japanese culture because the only thing he gets a bit is things like the Yakuza series, Persona, and I guess sometimes he plays something based on an anime, which is rarely. But Phil doesn't understand all this. Also, the fact that Phil is doing everything he can to avoid our games. I don't know how long Oblivion is gonna last. It's gonna go the same way of Divinity Original Sin 2. And I think we all remember how that went. And that's really it.
Michael bringing the heat as usual.
Yeah, about the classic playthroughs. That shit is like 8 gigabytes per episode. So that's gonna be uploading a long time. That's raw, uncut, like camcorder footage. And that is just uncompressed, just .avi files. That is gonna take a billion years to upload. So he's gonna have to be babysitting those.
Yeah,
Oh,
can
definitely.
I retroactively change my answer for the last one to when he explains editing? It's like, listen, you don't understand. They're huge file sizes, so it's gonna take a while. I can't do that. I can't put them in a timeline and render it. It's huge. It takes too long.
How about when the pigs play shorts, by the way? How people make shorts. That's a good one.
Gaming
you have to have an editor. That's kind of going against the system. Your buck. What does it say? Your fuck. What's the exact wording? Yeah, gaming the system. If you use a video editor, how dare you? How dare you, sir?
It's like he's somehow avoided the fact. I know he used to edit, but it's like he's somehow like editing's just slipped him by, and it's something he's just completely unfamiliar with. That's how it comes across now. But
yeah,
we should do a rewind of some of the reviews, because it's like editing in the loosest sense of the word. You know, he's put things together and made a video, but it's not done well. You know?
No.
Surprisingly, though, he did put up like graphics way back in the day. We're talking way back. I put one on the Twitter one time. He said people made fun of him on comments, so he'd make fun of those people back in some of those videos, like making fun of people that make fun of him. And he said, "You're is YOURE.
Yeah,
you're an asshole." And then he literally did that. Like, I know that's like 2 seconds for a normal person, but for Phil putting that much effort, that's the most I've ever seen, basically. You know, putting graphics on a video. Think about that. That's not happening today.
Like he had a logo for KO Gaming, and he would flash up at the start, wouldn't he? He'd be like, "Hey, folks, here on behalf of KO Gaming," and there'd be a logo, and you know, there would be footage behind it, and he would like that'd go, and then you know he'd go, "Welcome to today's review of Pokemon Go," or whatever, and then he would flip, and the title would come up, and so he knew basics of it, but hearing him now go, guys. 10 minutes, that's like 8 gigabytes. So I can't do it. I don't have the capacity to do it. This Windows Movie Maker, don't know. Shut up. You know.
You could also convert them to some format that takes less space, like an MP4 with some free converter. But of course, you gotta care for this. And who cares, dude? Come on.
Dude, he has to open Chrome. He has to put the address in. He then has to find the file by opening Windows Explorer. And then he has to drag that file across. And then he has to click upload. And
then you get a bunch of ads for like hot singles in your area. Then you click on them. Then you pull your dick out. And then it goes like the next like 20 minutes. It's just fucking around. So yeah, it's a very long creative process. I can see why he doesn't want to do that. He's very busy.
Yeah. Plus they're never in your area, them hot singles.
Yeah,
never. I really like that quote. Is it Manticore Phoenix? Professionalism is being fake. I really like that. That's great.
All right, let's go to the legend. Goes by the name of Kaiser. He's dropped a few bangers on us before.
Get ready.
About Derek banging someone. Will this happen again? We're gonna find out.
Did I miss that? Was there a Derek call with like something going up in the background?
Yeah.
Yes.
I think I
take the bot on that.
Watch that on demand. Yeah.
Yeah, it's on demand. Pay-per-view. All right, let's get to it.
Okay, you never know what you're going to get with Kaiser, so
no clue.
Here we go.
Okay, first of all, I can't believe you guys just casually avoided answering all 3 of my questions on the last book thing. That was, quite frankly, very disrespectful style. I am also specifically calling ALT and Steve out. You told me I was funny. Funny how? Like funny like a clown? I amuse you, I make you laugh. I'm here to fucking amuse you. What do you mean I'm funny? How the fuck am I fucking funny? Well, no matter. I can be disrespectful style too. I am officially starting a pointless detractor beef and a pointless detractor infighting. Let this be noticed live on the internet. I am announcing the creation of the Dinner World Order. We are declaring an alliance with the Derek World Order and a war against the That Being Said podcast. The recruitment of new members will be held in the Derek quarantine zone of the Discord. We will not stop until our demands are met, and our demands are thus. Every single member of the That Being Said podcast must give a detailed description of what they had for dinner at the start of each show. Now go home and get your fucking shine box.
Wow, dude. We got some detractor beef happening in our own Discord. What are we gonna do?
The card for Begamania is looking wild now.
Oh yes, the tag team's happening now. Effeminate males, effeminate males versus the hard ass bitches. I guess I don't know.
the unified DWO, which is now the Dinner World Order and the Derek World Order. They're gonna be in like a 6-man tag team.
Is that like when the NWO Black and White and the NWO Wolfpack became the NWO 2000? And
DW. It's going to be one hell of a card. Our card is getting more intense. We got musical acts. We got lots of tag team matches. We got to have. I can't even imagine what the DWO is going to bring in. The Derek World Order. What can they bring to the ring? It's going to be pretty intense. We got Snood bringing in, the Godfather's-esque, the Godfather style dent train behind him. The dent train.
We could make it a whole. We could make it like a whole day out, like
special.
You could have like the museum in the foyer, or whatever.
In the foyer, we got Darcy making statues. Yeah, we got statues there.
Yeah, like we're gonna be selling the old Project 7 T-shirts that DSP still has.
Yeah.
This is gonna be like when WrestleMania
Endless
does like the
panels.
access. So like you can like stand in the ring. I'll get you a photo with like wearing ALT's hat or write something on Steve's chalkboard or something.
Dude, we can have so many panels, like DoorDash drivers that interact with the Phil. That's enough. That's a panel. I've seen that good conventions. They have panels with anybody. This guy I was the light guy on Star Wars. The first Star Wars movie. That's like a 2-hour-long panel. We could definitely get that rolling. I want to say thanks though to someone did an amazing Team Ico Gamer impression here. Ursa Major. Thanks so much for that. Incredible gift and subs, bringing the positivity. The future's so bright. We've got to wear shades over here. Thanks so much, Ursa Major. Thank you. You are legend of the highest order.
What have they locked in? That's what I want to know.
But they've locked in this bonus episode. So thank God that came through because they did not come through. I was going to cancel the show and delete it forever. But now it stays up. For now, it'll stay up. But you got to get your ass out there and work tomorrow. Don't forget that.
Wait for like another 10 to 12 years and you'll find this on your hard drive. And you'll be like, guys, I can't put it up. It's like 800 gigabytes.
Yeah. 800 gigabytes. Goes up in memory as it sits in your closet. It's more special, just like art fans made for you that you hold so dear. You wrapped in a corner of your closet, spider webs surrounding it. This really meant a lot to me, guys. Open it up. This really meant so much to me. Someone made this. I love this. Why don't you put it in a frame? No. I don't want the glass to hurt it. What did he say? I can't remember that.
Yeah, to smudge it. Yeah, you don't want the glass to smudge the
I don't want the glass to smudge it. I'll just throw it back in the corner. That's what the respect it deserves.
Yeah. That was such a beautiful revelation that we got to talk about on the 1K special, wasn't it?
God,
seems like a long time ago now.
Jesus.
Right. Here is Grug. Hopefully.
Grug.
Try again.
Gruggy.
That being said, Grug here. You not believe what happened on Grug Day Off. Cave have no food, okay? She Grug and Sabretooth Jasper starving. Grug man of cave. Grug sends smoke signal to village food bringer, okay? Grug wait by collecting 5-star warrior cave paintings on Magic Hand Mirror. Finally, Magic Hand Mirror show Grug cave painting of food. Immediately Grug say, this not Grug's cave. She Grug hand me torch. Grug hunt food in village holding Magic Hand Mirror. Grug consider begging for food from cave neighbor. Then Grug realized no cave looked like Magic Hand Mirror cave painting. Grug returned to cave. She Grug crying, Sabretooth Jasper tearing cave apart. Grug lights new smoke signal. This time, smoke angry. Village food bringer promise refund of 30 shiny rocks. Instead, Grug received 20 shiny rocks and 10 seashells. Grug pay in shiny rocks, not she sells. This break village law. Grug threatened to send T-Rex after village food bringer unless she Grug get new double brontosaurus burger. Burger. No! Get down, no!
I like how he gave.
Oh, we lost Meerkat. Meerkat's frozen forever in time. There he is.
Meerkat's disappeared.
He's retired after that call. It'll be tough to top that one. God damn it. All right, we got to replay that. That's not even a question. Everyone knows this. Everyone understands it. Everyone knows it. It's an instant replay.
Yeah, I think this is the one you post on Twitter, I think.
Oh yeah. Oh, I'm definitely posting Sir Elton John. That's one of the perks of making your own call. They automatically get on there.
Wait, what?
Oh, he's back. Oh yeah, that wasn't me. That was Snood Ninja. Sorry. Snood Ninja with that legendary call earlier today. I loved it. Gal
right.
Crystals.
What were you going to say, Meerkat?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I was going to say, I like how he gave himself brain damage in the end. He just couldn't stop saying burger.
No.
Just burger.
That was planned. He did it so beautifully.
Yeah.
It sounded like it was just natural occurrence, and it was awesome.
It reminded me of the classic Caesar message that basically called all of us a bunch of cavemen and gave us all like separate personalities. I don't remember exactly what it was, but it was great.
Oh yeah, he was like, go to see like magic tooth man make pain disappear.
Yes.
yeah. And then at the end, what did you guys have for lunch? It reminded me of the Derek call that Snood did, where we talked about on Sunday, where it's like it led up to believe that it was Phil going on, and then the message cut.
Yes, God,
that was that. He was like leading a certain way, and then the burgers happened.
Yeah.
Brilliant
So
timing.
good. Oh, that's one of my favorites.
We got to play it. I love this. I love the storylines. I love these fucking storylines. It's so awesome. I love the show, man. I love this fucking show. All right, go ahead. Play it again. Let's enjoy. Try not to laugh over this time.
That being said, Grug here. You not believe what happened on Grug Day Off. Cave have no food, okay? She Grug and Sabretooth Jasper starving. Grug man of cave. Grug sends smoke signal to village food bringer. Okay. Grug wait by collecting 5-star warrior cave paintings on Magic Hand Mirror. Finally, Magic Hand Mirror show Grug cave painting of food. Immediately Grug say, this not Grug's cave. She Grug, hand me torch. Grug hunt food in village holding Magic Hand Mirror. Grug consider begging for food from cave neighbor. Then Grug realize no cave looked like Magic Hand Mirror cave painting. Grug returned to cave. She Grug crying, Sabretooth Jasper tearing cave apart. Grug light new smoke signal. This time, smoke angry. Village food bringer promise refund of 30 shiny rocks. Instead, Grug received 20 shiny rocks and 10 seashells. Grug pay in shiny rocks, not she sells. This break village law. Grug threatened to send T-Rex after village food bringer unless she Grug get new double brontosaurus burger. Burger. Sabretooth Jasper, no! Get down, no! No!
We also have a new idea for Darksea the Phil, Sabretooth Jasper. That must be a thing. And he's just like chomping on a bunch of like wires.
Yeah. God.
It's like Jasper, but like King Kong.
Village food bringer, yeah. Village food bringer. I painted seashells, not rocks.
I do like She Grug. I think that's great.
Yeah, She Grug.
Grug man of cave.
She Grug upset.
Oh, that's one of the best. That is up there, that one.
That was one of the best. God damn it. If you just joined, you missed a banger. God.
Yeah.
Big up AJ, by the way. Yeah.
We joke about Darksea doing something like that, but on Twitter in like 10 minutes it's going to be up.
I know. He can do it so fast. That's why I always think like, oh man, I want to ask Darksea. I feel bad because like somebody, Darksea, we want to ask Darksea for this art. I don't do it, but I'm because he does it so fast. But that's a mistake. Even though he can do it fast, doesn't mean just over. Please make all these art, Darksea. You choose what you want to do with Darksea. You are the artist. You are the legend. But Sabretooth Jasper's a good idea. Yeah. God damn it. She Grug. Oh, got the whole family.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Gout stones, meet the gout stones. I love it.
Skin stones.
Oh,
yeah,
God.
skin stones. Skin flintstones.
He can't drive to work because he got a gout inflammation, so he can't drive the car with his feet. That's an episode.
Definitely.
Yeah. Oh, so many ideas. So little time, so many ideas.
I pay in shells, not cave stones. That was the best.
Okay. Here we go. Here's Viscas.
That being said, podcast this year. Big ups to you and all my fellow detractors. I wanted to ask a question or your theory on this. When Phil goes out, what type of attitude do you think he is preset to, so to speak? Do you think that he goes out in a preset disposition of I am this internet badass who isn't fooling anyone other than his stand heads and just goes up to people like on McDonald's and go, hey, you dumb fuck, I didn't ask for lettuce in my Big Mac. Are you stupid? and the dude goes like, "What the fuck did you just say to me, you little fucking greasy pig-looking ass?" Or does he start out, right away, just the coward bitch that he is, like, "Oh, I didn't really want lettuce, but okay, I'll take it. No, sir, I'll take the Big Mac like this." So what do you guys think? For me, I like to think that he goes out already thinking that he's the badass, and sometimes people just go up to him and talk shit, get hit. Do you want a piece of me? And then he just goes pussy mode. What do you guys think? Anyway, keep up the good work, guys. Take it easy.
All right, Sam, looks like you had something there.
I often wonder the same thing. I don't have an answer, obviously, but I do often wonder about this sort of thing, because he often tells stories where he'll say, like where he's been on the phone to someone and having to complain, for instance, and he'll say it in a way that implies that he shouted at the person. And I'm like, did you though? Because I don't know, you got your parents to call up QVC for one thing. So
don't forget that shit. Mommy, you got a call.
Yeah. So I often wonder this. I don't know. I don't have an answer, but yeah, I'd love to know.
I think we're overestimating how much like social talking he actually does, right? So everything he does, he's not. He has no chance to get in a fight with anybody, as this guy's kind of said, like, could happen. Who's he talking to? They're an employee of a store. That's the only people he talks to. So, like, does he go in there assuming they're gonna fuck up? I bet he does that. Like, all right, I'll take a ka-ching sandwich and 18 ka-ching sandwiches for my wife, and then he assumes that the worker's gonna fuck it up. They're like, oh, let's see what we get here. But he's not the same thing that worker, I'm sure he says to the cat, though, like, can you believe this? I'm sure they're gonna fuck it up again. Remember the sauce I got last time? It was ridiculous. And then the cat's like, all right, calm down. We don't need to get there again. But I bet he starts on that. He's ready to get angry, but he's not going to show it to the person themselves, I think. But what do you think?
That's exactly what I was thinking too. I was thinking he's both, like a badass, but when it comes time to be a badass, he decides, you know what, this time I'm gonna cut him some slack this time.
yeah. You're cool this time. You got me a good day.
Yeah.
My off day.
But then we come home and we bust out the pre-stream podcast, and then it's just crying for 2 hours straight.
Yeah, I almost killed him. I was through hands. Lucky I was in a good mood. That's what he's saying in his head. Lucky I was with my female. She grug. What do you think, Steve? We're waiting for your educated opinion, though, please.
I think because he's lazy and he doesn't like being out in public, I think he initially goes out with I don't want to do this. Let's just get it over and done with as quickly as possible, because then I can get back home, get back into me pajamas, me non-adult jeans, and while he's out in public, say he's walking around the shop, pushing the trolley and everything, he's got his head down, trying to avoid conflict, trying to avoid talking to anyone wherever possible. And if he does something like bumps his car into somebody, oh sorry mate, just watch where you're going, I'm really sorry I didn't see you, sorry, pay attention
sorry
next
sir
time, and walks off.
Sorry sir.
And he's like got his head down, and then by the time he's got home, that becomes, well, let me tell you about this asshole that I met in the supermarket. This guy didn't even watch where any other carts were. He just acted like he owned the entire aisle. It starts off like that when he can't be asked. He just wants to get it over and done with. And then whenever there's any sort of social interaction, he's meek and he just wants to get it over and done with. And then by the time he's got home, if he's been wronged in any way, it's become a huge thing. And then that's the next hour and a half of the Level 1 podcast sorted.
He starts an angry pulling. God damn it, I almost killed that guy. Got that guy. If I see that guy again, 6 stars. Yes. Okay.
Oh, yeah, I got a choke slam. Like this cashier at Walmart, I wanted to choke slam today. I imagine that's them.
I got 98% win rate, motherfucker. You know who you're talking to? Oh, mentally, though.
Yeah, as this person's walking away, he's like,
yeah, that's right, bitch. They're well in the next aisle. That's right, bitch.
Lucky my back's bad, otherwise I would have tombstone pile drived him right here in the spot.
God, I feel bad for Cat standing there like, oh yeah, Phil, okay.
I would kick your ass if I didn't have a gout attack right now.
You're lucky I'm searching for the cherry juice. I got other things in my mind right now. I'd be kicking your ass, motherfucker. God damn it. You know who you're talking to? 15 years. You ever heard of? Look up. You see that helicopter? I used to work at a company for those motherfuckers.
I've been in the business for 15 years, you fucking idiot. Bleh.
Tell him, Cat. Cat's like, Skyrim.
Cat's still in the car. Like, Cat's not going. She's in the car. Playing Skyrim on the phone. It's got an emulator running
on the phone. She's on the phone.
She'll have taken the Switch. Fuck it. She'll take the Switch. She'll just sat in the car like that with the Switch. Play like, because you know, if you put like the amiibo on it, you get to play as like Zelda and Link, and you get the outfits. Sat there in the car like this.
Do you think sometimes Cat is in the car and DSP locks her in like a dog in a hot car, and he doesn't realize? It's like, oh my god, today Cat almost died, you guys.
During summer, the hot months, there is a focus of people, hot dogs, cars, and dogs. So we need to be aware that it's not just dogs. Sometimes there's cats in the car as well. For example, in this car in Washington, locked in the car park of a local Target, we see this poor woman, this poor cat, sat there. And you go knock on the window. Are you okay, ma'am? And she's like, I'm playing Skyrim.
Yeah,
it's like 90 degrees out.
Sweating is good for me. Leave me alone.
Yeah, someone walks in. Excuse me, ma'am, you okay? Yeah, just thieving a few things. Excuse me. Phil comes walking in. Listen to this, Cat. Someone's trying to pull shit with me. I told him who I was, though. I walked away. I found the cherry juice, though. God damn it.
They
Phil,
don't have a 15
Did you
year.
get me my burgers?
We can't afford that, Cat. You know that.
I should have stayed with the fucking guy with the Subaru.
I know.
At least his speakers were loud.
They made my hair rise. It was fun.
It was like going Super Saiyan.
God, Phil just bitches the whole way home. Cat's just not hearing any of it. Not hearing a word. Focused in on that Thieves Guild. Enjoying life. Enjoying his fucking life. Cat, get out. Get out of there, Cat. Chaos Realm, break out. I think we're losing Chaos Realm.
I have to bring ALT because you've mentioned it so much. Last night I started playing.
Hey.
Dude,
you've already played it like 3 times. I'm like, why the fuck am I doing this again? Keep mentioning it.
Thieves Guild, great. I recommend the quest line.
I'm in Whiterun right now.
How was your day? Tell me about. Oh, you didn't hear that, Steve? Yeah, Steve. Literally, this is what Phil said when he's talking to Kat about last night. The power went out. Like, what are we gonna do? We just hung out, and Kat told me about her day in Oblivion.
Whoa! Wow! What?
Kat told me about her day in Oblivion. So, could you tell us about your day in Oblivion? What'd you do? Okay, let's end it there. That's we have a few calls left. We got to save some for our Wednesday show. We have 2 days left. So we need some more messages, by the way. So if you want to send a message, that'd be a great time. We got through a lot today.
Yep.
Incredible quality, though. Quality was extremely high today. So many great ones. The Grug one, I think, tops them all, though. That really made us lose it. That fucking burger part.
I'm glad I was there for that.
I'll post a few on Twitter, obviously. So don't worry. Sam, we do have to do bubbles, by the way, so please take care of that.
Will do.
If you don't mind.
Did you
But
want me
final
to-
words, please. Meerkat, artistic style host. Go ahead. Artistic style host, please. Meerkat, go ahead. Muted again. Oh God,
Muted.
you'll learn someday.
Oh yeah, I was muted. Okay, shout outs. I just have to find them real quick.
Yeah,
it's all good. We can now monetize shorts, you guys. I think.
I just
Sort
noticed
of.
that. Yeah.
Anyways, super chaps. Now that's from today. Let me zoom in on the screen. Big ups Harry Otter Gaming, who says he has to avoid black women so he doesn't nail bite.
He's holding he's holding his like 2 bags, and he sees a black woman. He drops one. Like,
When he used to live in Connecticut, his manicure was real nice.
He runs because she might steal a bag.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
He has to cross the street because you know, carrying bags.
That was so long ago. Please, we can drop that joke. It was 6 months ago.
It's a slave trade one. That we still got some mileage in that.
Yeah, big ups to Too Quick, who says Phil should turn his gout crystals into a major bling necklace to own the trolls.
I'd be owning the meme for sure. God damn it.
Boat Knight asks, what is the origin of calling his pay pigs dents? I think it's originated on Kiwi farms when you call
Yes.
somebody a dent head, which means they have a dent on their head. So
Yeah,
basically that's it.
The implication of a mental.
Meerkat's the you're the lore master in Kiwi Farms, but I think that happened outside of Phil's world and then kind of got sucked into Phil's thing, right? I believe.
Yeah, I think that's just kind of a general thing. Because if you look up on Google dent head Wojak, you would see a bunch of Wojaks that are just like dent heads. So
Okay.
yeah, that's not it's not an original name.
I'm assuming other communities would use it, like your Christians and other lol cows would probably have that as a word for the people that support the lol cow on there. So
Yeah.
Seems like a general thing that we just happen to use as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much. Now, the next one is big ups to Eisenhorn, who says, dude, royalty-free rap battles starting soon.
Yes, let's get it going.
Yeah, Scott has a thing for you, man.
Yeah, that was great. That was great.
That was awesome.
No, he got an acapella. He mentioned it before, so.
Oh, yeah, you got to hear that, Steve. It's pretty awesome.
I'll catch up on demand.
Yeah, big ups to Parnham for a super chat. Spend today working with Steve's video around Phil confirming the bank leaks on in the background. I'd honestly struggle without the content the detractor community puts out.
There we go.
Big
Big
ups.
ups.
Oh, thanks.
Big ups.
And
Pretty good
that
one,
was
that
it. Of course, big ups to Ursa Major for the 10 gifts.
Thank
And
you.
I think that is it. Let me just verify. Oh, no, we have some renewed memberships. I'll go through them real quick. Big ups. I think these are from the gift, but I'm going to read them anyways. Big ups Maximus, 2400. Eric K, X to Doubt, Johnny Swager, Brotherhood of Steelman, Master Grape, Ex Machina Gamma, Puff Buff Pass, and Evil ADR, and SCP Sophie. Big ups.
Sick. Thanks, everybody. All right, Meerkat. Now, we really appreciate everyone's contribution, by the way. Sorry we don't shout them out during the show, but we kind of, we have a fun thing going. Like to keep it going to the end. Meerkat, final words, please. Go.
Burger.
Perfect. Steve of the Tardy. Final words.
Payday.
Literal. Behind the scenes style dentist. Sam, send us home, please.
If everyone else is just going to say one word now, I'm gonna
You talk for like an hour. Yeah.
I'm gonna derail this by saying we need an answer to the Q&A.
Oh shit!
And,
yeah, we always forget that shit. Yeah,
we need to
let's read
listen
it.
to the end of Brad Bernian's joke as well.
Wait. I think we should see what they got first. Let's end the Q&A. So I'll read the best ones. No offense to anybody. We got Phil Collins. That's good. The latest rapper whose death has been in the news. Okay. Anything Joe Biden, Tony? Okay, whatever. Gout to Men, Meerkat, Amy Winehouse. I like that. Amy Winehouse, I like that.
Amy Total Winehouse.
Big Beyonce. That's a stretch, but I'll let it go.
Good one.
Backstreet Boys. You could like shooting up boys. I would like that.
The idea that Tony T said that he listens to Creed. I don't know why that's funny.
That's enough to be funny. That's it.
Yeah.
And Freezite. System of a Gout. System of a Gout. That might be one of the best. Okay, let's see what the answer is though. Go ahead, Brad. Send us home.
Right.
I love this.
Hopefully this is the right place.
Subsides. That's probably got okay. That's probably fine now. All right. Next one. What is Phil's favorite singer? Harry Styles. What is Phil's favorite type of nut?
Oh,
cashews. What is Phil's?
What was that? I missed that one.
Favorite nut?
Cashews. Cash. Yeah.
Right. Okay.
With noodle arms wide open. Demon Man, legend.
Perfect. Right.
God damn it.
What is Phil's least favorite type of nut? Cashews. Oh, that's bad. Sorry. Right, last one. Really.
Brilliant. All right, here we go.
Last one. Why is Phil scared to go to Britain? Because people constantly talk about tea.
Dude, Brad, please do that again, dude. Please, I'm begging you. God damn it, there's a lot of gold there. Which nuts does Phil not like? Cash Jews. God damn it. All right, well, that's a great exclamation point to end on. Sam, thanks for reminding us, by the way.
Yeah, no worries.
Let's end on that note. Send us
Let's
home,
go.
Sam.
See you later.
Yo, that's robust.
This one goes out to the one and only, the big cat, the fat cat. Big ups. I first saw you in Burger King. You took 2 seats cause that ass is way too big. Had a boyfriend, I realized, but you told him lies with your raccoon eyes. The DoorDash is here. Wipe away your tears. Got you extra fries, and they taste just right. Have no fear, there's no trolls here. Kevin made you cry with those raccoon eyes. Raccoon eyes. Raccoon eyes. Kevin made you cry with those raccoon eyes.
I actually don't think clicking like on a live stream helps at all. So it really doesn't matter if this stream gets 100 likes or 2. I don't think it affects it.
Take you power walking on the beach, feasting on some sushi like you were the queen. Let me run some errands while you sleep. I can watch you play Skyrim all day this week. Have no fear, there's no trolls here. Kevin made you cry with those raccoon eyes. Raccoon eyes. Raccoon eyes. Kevin made you cry with those raccoon eyes.
In reality, like I tell you guys, every day when I wake up, that's the best day of my life. I feel like this next day is awesome. I have a beautiful wife who I love so much. She loves me, and a family, Jasper, and you know the things we get to do together. You know, I definitely want more time with them and more family time. But I absolutely love my life today compared to how it used to be. Seriously, all those years back then, you'd be like, it's a whirlwind of crap. It was me. And by the way, I've told you guys about my past. I used to drink way too much. I would be drinking constantly, all the time, because I was so stressed out. Honestly, when I started with this whole thing, I was depressed many years ago, a decade ago. I didn't like my life or anything. And basically, liquor was the way to kind of get through that. It was, oh, I hate my life. I hate who I am. So let me just drink it all away and just keep pumping out fucking YouTube videos. I don't have to do that shit anymore. Like, I'm happy with who I am. Jasper, that's bad. You're bad right now.